welcome to part 2 of my Christmas special where I give you tips and tools and tricks to keep sane during Christmas. And I'm also giving it to myself, of course. Today, as the title describes, I'm going to talk a little bit about why I feel melancholia and stress during Christmas. So I have actually tracked back to one thing, gifts. Christmas gifts, everything. That's the root of much of my melancholia and stress during Christmas. And I think the melancholia comes from this, nervous feeling of unwrapping something unwanted. I don't know how you guys react, but when I get something I don't want, it's basically that I just feel very sad and I want to cry. And I think that it's not it's not that I don't like that what they give me or anything. I just feel that I don't want anything. And the stress, I know definitely where that comes from. So I think it was when I started high school, I teamed up with these awesome people and I got my best buddies there. And we started giving each other Christmas gifts. And every year, like the first year, they were epic. They were so good and well thought through. And I felt from then, like, how am I going to give them something that tops this next year? Somehow I managed, but then it got crazier and crazier, and we got to a point where nobody could give something that was nicer than last year or more awesome because they were so epic that we stopped. We don't give each other gifts anymore, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with that. And as you might have figured, I'm not a big fan of receiving gifts, but I'm also not that big of a fan giving gifts either. So anyway, this video will provide you with my hacks, how to make it easier. So basically what has worked for me. So a couple of years ago, my family and we did a gift-free Christmas, and that was amazing. There was no nervous feeling on the day, like, am I gonna get something that I don't want? I read somewhere that we only appreciate 10% of the gifts we are given. That's just sad and kind of crushing as well. And the other thing is it removes the anticipation, which can be a good thing, but it also takes the focus to what's important for Christmas, according to me. The other tip I'm going to give you is doing Secret Santa, or even better, the dice game. And you can Google these if you don't know what they are, but basically you only need to invest in, think of one Christmas gift in total. And that's awesome. And usually they have a price limit of whatever you make up, like, I don't know, £5, £10. Not big of an investment at all. The third thing is, as a minimalist, of course, I love this. I'm such a fan of giving away experiences, because when you invest in an experience, you also give away a story to tell somebody instead of a thing to show. And I also love this because you are not only investing in them, you're investing in a relationship if you're doing something together, of course. I'm going to dig deeper into all of these things that I mentioned above in my blog post on Sunday, so make sure to read that. My last tip is more of a creative kind, so that way, with this gift, you can decide what a person is going to make or bake by filling a jar up with ingredients that you have at home and make a cute label for it, or a recipe, or both, and give it to that person. And my bonus tip for the day is to suggest a book swap, because books are awesome and you get to read so many things that you haven't come across yourself or would never choose yourself. And you get to give a favorite book to somebody else to read, and you can also talk a lot about books later. So that's it for today. I'm going to keep posting things about this topic during the week, so make sure to stay tuned and invite people that you might think are very stressed about gifts. I would say most of us are. So that's it for today, guys. I am going to grab something to eat now and relax. So have an amazing rest of your Tuesday and rest of your week. Bye, guys. Bye.